Here we go. Another afternoon of scouting another area just to learn what we're doing. Taking my bow and my arrows, and hey, I've said this before, even a blind hog finds an acorn every now and then. Maybe we'll find that deaf dumb deer just standing there wanting somebody to shoot it and put it out of its misery. Gray Bear's gonna go sit his stand. He's pretty excited. He saw a few deer yesterday. So he's gonna go sit the rest of the day. A long day of sitting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 hours. He's gonna go sit for 5 hours. Good luck to him. It's flowing water.
Yeah, it is.
And he's obviously walking back here.
What's that?
So he looks like he's got a path that goes back here, but that thing looks a little beat up.
Yeah.
But you can still hunt around. That chair's pretty freaking new in there. Huh?
It's a gun spot.
Yep.
You know why?
Well, now he's got a shooting ridge.
Yep, over there.
Yeah.
He hasn't been in here in a while. It's been a minute since he's been in.
Yeah. So I'm following these tracks up here. And what I was finding is that all the acorns that are on the ground are just the tops. They've all been chewed up. And I thought, looks like through here. And then it really gets all tore up through here. And I thought, well, this is another spot. So I figured I was gonna look to see if I could find a place that you could put a tree stand here. You obviously don't want to put it right on the edge. I mean, look at the acorns through here. So I started coming back this way. And voila. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this.
That's straight.
That's
straight.
I don't know. You always wonder when you see stuff like that if it's real or if it's somebody that made it. But that looks pretty dang real to me. But so I followed this around thinking, oh, this is a pretty good spot. You could put a tree stand in here. It's awful. Ouch. Awful close to the road. And then I noticed the tracks in here. And I came over here. And that's what I found here.
A pretty large scrape.
Yep.
But the other thing is they're known to lay scrape lines.
Yeah. So you're gonna scrape there or scrape here. If you keep on going down that way, we'll probably find another one. Only if we would have had this place picked out when you got up here and not 2 days before we're leaving.
There you go.
Okay, we're not gonna record me walking into the woods like we always do. We're gonna record me right here standing still. Today's been a challenging day because we found a spot that we should have been hunting all along. It just hasn't worked out that way for us. So we got one day left to hunt tonight and tomorrow. What would you do? Would you move your stands and hunt a new spot tomorrow? Or plan that for the future? Comment below. Let us know what you think.
They call that sexy filler time.
Oh, listen to him yapping. Look, we're going back out. We were just out, we came back in, and now we're going right back out.
In El Paso, Texas.
Last day to hunt. Or oh.
I love it.
Did it
buddy.
himself.
I love it. That's awesome.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, ee,
We're our last day out, and we're marathoning it, man, all day long.
We're flocking it.
Flocking it.
What the fudge?
Anyway, so we're in, technically, I guess not even technically, we're at a new spot. We're there.
It's not a new spot. We've been hunting there for 80,000 years.
Yeah, we went back to Gladwin. We went back to Rose Lane and Mohawk Trail. So y'all come out and see us.
Yep. We've been hunting. Your fathers' were hunting there.
With our fathers.
So here we go.
Fathers.
Here we go.
And barely enough time to shower,
Roll out.
and I am still steaming hot. I'm so hot. I'm hot.
You got
Hot,
it.
man.
You're gonna be all stanky.
Anyways, here we go. Go get a deer. is. I usually like maybe 16 feet. I'd like to be 20, but not much I can do about that now. Pretty much just winging it right now. Chair Bear's about 100 yards from me. We got a little drainage swamp that's between us. Didn't really want to hunt that close to him either, but this was the last minute, and I don't know the area, so this will have to be it. Go get a deer, eh? As everything is, just had a learning process. Had a spike come in, came all the way to within 15 yards, stopped himself. It was at least a spike, so I figured I'd take the shot. You can kind of see the footage of him coming in a little bit, but I don't have a camera arm, so I had to stop recording to set up the shot. I'll show you where the arrow is, where I shot it, and kind of show you his path, but he came in 15 yards. My sights are set at 25, so I shot over his back. So you live and you learn, but I'll show you what all happened now. I had him last recorded right there for you guys. He kind of followed this path through here in front of all this thick stuff. Cut out, followed this way, and wound up right out in front of me here. There you go. There's my arrow. That's where I shot at. He was standing right there, and I shot just up there, so right over his back. Another deer gives me another chance tonight. I'll remember to aim a hair lower, but it was a spike, so I'm not overly upset that I missed, because he can grow as much as I need a deer, and I wanted to shoot him. It's not the worst thing that I missed. He wasn't the biggest buck I've ever seen. Well, Nomad fans, there is one thing. When you miss early, Mother Nature really makes you endure that pain. Because that, my friends, really makes you ache to sit there and look at it all night. And that nocturnal is just glowing away, making me remember what I did. But you live and you learn. About a half hour ago, Chair Bear took a shot at a spike. It was 13 yards out. He put his 25-yard pin on the lungs. What do you think happened next? He's learning. That's only a spike too, so all you APR guys would be happy about that. But he's been hunting for 15, 16 years and hasn't gotten a deer yet. So that spike. I'd have been damn proud of him. Don't care about that it may be ours when it comes to that. So, new spot, pretty productive. It's the only thing he saw though was that spike, so. Get close to old deer 30, so I'm not gonna yap on the camera. I don't know what to do about tomorrow. It's still in a...
Well, we may not have to make a decision.
Why?
If the rain rolls in,
Yeah.
there's no point hunting in the rain. As much as everybody say deer move and you can have success and yada yada yada, you know what you can't have? You can't have a good blood trail.
No.
And we are very ethical hunters, so going out to hunt just to shoot something and not possibly find it doesn't really appeal to me. I'm sure it doesn't really appeal to you either.
We shall see what tomorrow may bring. Well, I guess next year we're gonna practice some shooting from tree stand.
Yeah.
13 yards is pretty close. So,
Shout out to Buck Bates on the
good job,
cover
Buck
set.
Bates. Yeah,
Cover set worked well. What was that one? The Outdoors
that was the Earth Scent.
Earth Set. So I was wearing Buck Bates Earth Scent, as you've already seen in the footage, because I'm sure this will be after. He came in from in front of me through kind of like a scrub brush. I didn't get fantastic video because I was filming by hand. We didn't have a camera arm. We kind of last minute reset up. Kind of tooled around, was nibbling at some like saplings, worked his way right out to the side, right one of the shooting lanes I actually had trimmed a branch on, and literally stopped and gave me almost a perfect side shot. So it was a little spike, not huge. I don't know if you'll see the antlers even on the video that I had, because it was not very big antlers, maybe barely 3-inch legal. So we are hunting bow, so I was legal to shoot it either way. I could have tagged it as a doe if I had to, but that's the only thing we saw.
These things happen.
I had the glaring obvious nocturnal.
Got to stare at it all night long.
I did see one.
You did see one. Good
I did see
deal.
one. 7 minutes to 7.
You know what I saw? Nothing.
Keep that.
Sorry, fans.
Did you turn this on?
What are you gonna do?
All right, I guess I'll go home and be depressed because I didn't see nothing. Everybody's shooting at deer. I didn't see a dang thing.
Yeah, the door must have been still open. That's why.
That's because they
I
know.
can turn this on.
That's because they know if they come by me, they'd be
Push
dead.
light. I didn't even.
10-4. See you at camp. Last hunt for bow season.
At least we got a shot at something. So apparently the making noise and blowing up the joint.
Well.